Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to come on here and share with you some of my ride or die, holy grail makeup products, things that I use on a daily basis, or at least every time I put on makeup. I'll start with the kind of base products that I use. These are all, by the way, products that I either have backups of or I've bought repeatedly and I will be buying repeatedly. I have some other makeup items in different shades and different textures just for kind of different events and that sort of thing, but these are the products that I reach for most often. So I'll start with the base products. The first one here is one of my all-time favorites. This is the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. Love this. It's great if you have dry skin. Even if you don't have dry skin, it sinks in really nicely. It doesn't leave an oily finish, but it does moisturize very well. Over top of that, this is more of a new product to me, and I think it's kind of gone viral lately, but this is the Trader Joe's Daily Facial Sunscreen. Really awesome product. I think it's kind of more of a silicone-based product, which I normally don't like, but it does smooth really nicely over moisturizer, and then makeup does lay nicely on top of it, and it works well for my kind of combination dry skin. So that is a recent favorite, but something I will continue purchasing for sure. Next up, I use pretty sparingly used foundation. I kind of just apply it in areas of my face that have a little bit of excessive redness. But what I found to be really good for that is this. Also, I think it's a discontinued product. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. It has a really nice big doe foot applicator. I find it very easy to apply, easy to blend, lightweight, but covers really well. And yeah, I love this product. I'm sad to see it go. And then another product that I use kind of interchangeably with this, depending on my mood, is and it's seen better days, at least the packaging has. This is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Makeup Stick. Easy to kind of just throw on. I use this especially when I'm traveling. I'll throw this in my makeup bag, and it's an awesome way to just travel with a solid stick of foundation. Really easy to blend. That's what I like the most about it. And then I'll go in with some concealer. Now these are some concealers that I've been playing with in lieu of my all-time favorite concealer, which is discontinued, of course, and I can't find it anywhere. So I just ran out of this one, which is the discontinued item. It's the It Cosmetics Perfect Lighting Concealer. I think it's a dupe for the Touche Éclat from YSL, but this is something that I've gone through 6 or 7 tubes of, or pens of. You kind of click the bottom and it comes out the brush at the top. It's a very lightweight concealer, which I appreciate because I don't wear a full face of foundation. So I do like to have kind of a lightweight concealer under the eyes that I can throw on. Sometimes I'll even use that product without foundation, and it just kind of brightens up my under eye area. So like I said, I don't have that one in my collection at the moment, and I've used a couple of these. This is one that I think is also discontinued, but I still have some in the container. It's the Bobbi Brown Tinted Eye Brightener. Quite similar, actually. The texture is a very liquidy texture that blends really kind of effortlessly under the eyes. I like this a lot. I'll be sad to see that go when it's finished. Something that maybe I'm testing it out and it's pretty good so far, maybe a really good kind of alternative to that It Cosmetics one that I used, is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. Similar delivery method in terms of the clicking pen component, and it is a lightweight kind of under eye moisturizing concealer. I like this a lot so far, so we'll see. I'll continue using it and see what I think about it. For kind of more high coverage days, or days when I want a little bit more under my eyes, this isn't high coverage per se, but it's more so than these products. This is the RMS Uncover Up Concealer, And I really like this one. I can use it kind of as a blemish concealer as well as under eyes. And I can actually dip like a kabuki brush in this little container and put it all over the face if I want to. So this is a great travel product as well, because it has just so many uses for me. So that is something that I love and I have a backup of. Once I've applied my foundation, my base, my foundation, my concealer, I'll put a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury powder under my eyes just to set it. I use a fluffy brush for that. And this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade 1 Fair. I like it a lot. It's extremely expensive for what you get. So I think once I finish this, I'll try to find an alternative. But for now, I'm really enjoying this. And okay, moving on. Then I'll do kind of a light dusting of powder over my face. I don't want anything that's too drying, but I also don't want too dewy of a finish from any of these products prior. So I like to use one of these two, and I think they're kind of dupes for each other. This is the Hourglass, what's the full name of this? The Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I love this because it's so natural on the skin, but it does set makeup beautifully, not shimmery at all. It mattifies, but in a really natural way. So I really enjoy that. And for the same reason, I enjoy this e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. So I've been using that a lot as well. Once I finish the Hourglass, I think I'll just continue using the e.l.f. because it is so similar. So like I said, I'll just do a quick dusting of that all over my face with a big fluffy brush. And then if things are looking particularly crusty and kind of flaky in certain spots of my face, particularly my forehead sometimes, I'll use a little of this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water on a beauty blender, and I'll kind of dab that into the spots that look a little bit, a little too dry. And that seems to kind of revive whatever's going on there and make it look a little more like natural skin-like. So I really enjoy this. I don't necessarily spray it all over my face. I'll just spray a little onto the sponge and then dab it in where I need it. So I think that's, here's another discontinued product, I think. I hope I'm mistaken, but I really enjoy this product a lot. Next, I will move on to some bronzer / sculpting products. Here are some of the products I use. If I want to do a light contour, I'll use this Jordana, and it's disgusting, so excuse me for that. But it's Jordana Sculpt and Glow, or sorry, Jordana Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick. So easy to blend. So you're seeing a pattern here. I like products that are easy to blend, and it's a really good tone for my pretty fair skin, I would say. This is 01 Light. I haven't checked. I hope this isn't discontinued, but I really enjoy using that, and I've used it for a long time. If I want to do a kind of natural look, I like using these two cream products, these two cream bronzers. One is the Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer. I think it's in the shade Baked, but it's the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzing Stick, and it's in the shade Baked. Okay, and that one's really awesome. I like to have a kind of duo fiber brush. I'll run it across the top of the stick there and then apply it to my forehead and cheeks as well. So I really like that product. I recently found this product, which I'm really, really, really enjoying. It's a little more of pigmentation going on here, but this is the Revolution Beauty, what is it called? Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. And this one's awesome, really easy to blend as well. Good shade for me. If you have light skin, this is a good shade, light, not too warm, not too cool. Just a really nice natural looking bronzer. If I want to use powder, perhaps it's really warm out and I just want to keep things as set as possible, I'll use the Bare Minerals. This is called Invisible Bronze in shade Fair to Light. Discontinued as well. And the other one, which is more kind of a high-end product, but I really enjoy it a lot and it lasts me a long time, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Nude Bronze Light. This is just a really beautiful matte bronzer, but it doesn't look too dry or cakey. Just a really natural, beautiful bronzer that's easy to blend with a brush all over the face. And okay, so that's bronzer. Let's move on to some kind of highlighty, glowy products. One of the products that I really like using kind of sometimes under the eyes as well as on the cheekbones for a really, really natural, almost not there highlight is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light. This is just a beautiful, doesn't look beautiful in the pan, but it's a really beautiful product. I think you can see some shimmer there, but I find that this shade in particular doesn't translate as shimmer or glitter on the face. So I really enjoy that. Just a beautiful product that I've used for a long time. They are expensive, but I've had this for many, many years and it goes a long way. So that's the Hourglass one. I also have really enjoyed using the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is in the lightest shade, I believe, that they have. This is, I don't use it under foundation. I like to use it on my cheekbones and sometimes on my eyelids for a little bit of a highlight. Really natural, blends beautifully. And then you'll see behind here, I know this is a super popular product that's said to be a dupe. I'm testing it out. So I will say the consistency, definitely a dupe. This e.l.f. one is a little less glowy, even though the Flawless Filter isn't super glowy as is, but the e.l.f. is definitely a little more glowy. I enjoy it a lot, but I'll say that as far as the tones, these are both the fairest shades in both of their lines. And the Flawless Filter has more of a silver sheen to it, more of a cool tone silver sheen, whereas the e.l.f., the lightest shade here, has definitely a strong golden undertone, more of a warm undertone. And for my skin, I don't know, I think that the e.l.f. may look better under makeup for me just because it does have that strong warm undertone, and the Flawless Filter does look beautiful under or over makeup because it matches my own skin tone better. But yeah, I am playing around with this e.l.f. one. I really enjoy it. I think they did a killer job. And if you have a warm skin tone, this is like holy grail status, amazing. Don't buy the Hollywood Flawless Filter, all of that, it's awesome. And at a fraction of the price point. So yeah, I'm just playing around with both of those, but if I had to pick one, I'm definitely going with the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Okay, we're going into 12 minutes here, so I'm gonna speed it up. The next item here is blush, and this is my favorite part of the makeup process. I have a zillion blushes, so to narrow it down to 2 that I use consistently is a big deal for me. If I choose a powder blush and I just want to go to that I know is going to work for me and my skin tone, I like the Urban Decay Afterglow blush, and this is in the shade Obsessed. It's a very bright pink shade. Let's see if I can open this with just one hand. Yep. So you can see it's like a baby doll pink shade, but if you do a light dusting of it, it just brightens the whole face, and I think it's really beautiful. The powder itself is like just velvet, beautiful, smooth, very natural looking on the face. So that is a go-to product for me. I've had this for years. It lasts forever. And then a newer product within the last few months is this M Cosmetics blush stick. And this is in the shade Baby. And I think these are called the So Soft blush sticks or something like that. But this is in the shade Baby. It's a really beautiful, again, let me try to uncap this with one hand. Yay, I did it. Okay. Hopefully it'll come across. It is a little bit of a warmer toned, almost coral pink. When you compare it to the Urban Decay one, you could see the difference, how the Urban Decay is cooler. And then this is like a really beautiful, natural pinky coral flush. This is a beautiful product. The consistency is like butter. It blends beautifully on the skin. Yeah, this is awesome. I really, really like this, and I like the tone and the color as well. So I've been using that a ton. What else am I gonna show you? Okay, so once I've done kind of my face products here, I will go into either eyebrows or eyeliner of some kind. I don't always use eyeliner though, but my eyebrow products of choice are This is actually like a sample version of it. I think I'll be purchasing the full size very soon. It's the It Cosmetics Brow Power, and this is allegedly universal taupe. I don't know how universal the shade is. I don't think any shade is universal, but for me, this shade works perfectly, and I like the consistency. Very natural looking, very easy to apply, not finicky. Don't mind the disgusting spoolie at the end. I lost the cap and it's been floating around my purse, so it's picked up a few little dust bunnies there, but the product itself is awesome. I think I'm gonna be purchasing another one very soon. And then if I wanna give it a little more time and energy, maybe I'm going out somewhere special, I love this product, at least one end of this product. Whoa, we're rolling everywhere. Okay, here we go. This is the MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint in the shade Taupe. So on one end, you have like a powder product that's here. I don't use that very often. But what I love is this, oh, the cap is rolling. This piece right here, which is this pen, I don't know if you could see it. It looks like an eyeliner pen, but you can draw in the finest, most beautiful little hair strokes, natural looking hair strokes in your eyebrows. And it's a very kind of almost some semi-transparent ink. So it doesn't draw too dark, but it does add some really nice natural hair strokes. I really like this product a lot, but again, it does take a little more time. So if I'm running out the door, I will use the It Cosmetics Brow Power. If I'm going somewhere special, I'll choose the MAC. Moving on to eyeliner. Like I said, I don't always use eyeliner, but when I do, I'm using one of these four. And the first one here is a discontinued product. MAC Strong Willed eyeliner. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'll show you guys the product on my hand, the swatches. So this is like a really beautiful brown, almost eggplant color, a weird mix between the two, but it works nicely. These are great from Sephora. These are the Sephora Colorful Crayon Contour eye pencils, and this is in the shade Malibu. It says that it's shimmer. It does have shimmer in it, but none of these that have shimmer, these eyeliners, none of these other three eyeliners have like translate as shimmery on the eyes. This is a really beautiful kind of reddish. I'll just show you on my hand. It's really nice. It's a good alternative to black. And then next, speaking of a good alternative to black, this is just a beautiful kind of, I don't want to say copper. It's definitely more of a bronzy shade. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Smoke and Shine eye pencil, and I really enjoy that. And then this one is an Essence eye gloss. What is this called? Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade. I think this is like called mushroom or truffle or something like, oh, not even close. It's kind of a mushroom or truffle shade. It's called Rockin' Taupe, and I love this pencil. This is great for everyday wear, just a really nice, beautiful taupe shade. So I'll show you on my hand really quickly. At the top there is that Essence Taupe shade. It has shimmer. You could see it on my hand, but again on the eyes and after you apply mascara, the shimmer doesn't show quite as much. The one below it is the Rimmel shade that I really enjoy. I don't think I said the name of that one. This one is called, what shade is this? Copper Bling. So that is the second one down is Rimmel Copper Bling. The third one down is that Sephora shade in Malibu, which is like a red copper shade, which I really, really like. I think it adds a little bit of color. If you're afraid of color, this is a good way to add a little bit of color to your look. And then one of my just go-tos every day, especially because it's like, got a tiny bit of a metallic sheen, but not much, especially when it's on the eyes. The bottom one here is the MAC Strong Willed. Again, it's like a brown leaning eggplant, which is a really beautiful alternative to black. And I love black eyeliner on other people, but for me, it just looks a little too intense on my eyes. So these are my kind of eyeliners of choice when I do choose to wear eyeliner. Okay, moving on. We're at 20 minutes. I need to hurry this up. So then I go into another kind of transformative part of the routine. These are the products I use for my eyelashes. I go in, I curl my eyelashes, doesn't matter which one. This happens to be my Tweezerman eyelash curler. I go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara. This is in the shade black brown, which is a really nice kind of everyday shade for me. I also really enjoy, and I need to pick it up, I just ran out of it, the Clinique High Impact Waterproof Mascara. I get this one in black. This is my all-time favorite mascara ever. Between these two, I'll kind of alternate. And then what I do, since I have stick straight eyelashes, they're pretty long, but they go straight down, which is really annoying. I found this really nifty gadget. You have to be super careful with it, so just fair warning. This is an eyelash curler, a heated eyelash curler. So I'll turn it on with this button here. It charges on the bottom, USB or whatever that is. And then I will just use this to kind of lift my lashes. I'll hold for like 2 or 3 seconds for each section, and it keeps my lashes lifted all day long or all night long. And I've never found anything that does that for me. So I do this after I apply mascara. After I allow the mascara to dry, I'll go in with this kind of heated electric eyelash curler thing. But again, have to be really careful with that, especially if you're wearing your contact lenses. So next and lastly, I don't always wear kind of like eyeliner. I kind of don't use lipstick a ton, but I will use kind of lipstick adjacent balm products, like lip balm type products. One of them that I really enjoy is the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi. What is this called? Your Lips But Better, or Your Perfect Pink, I think is the shade, Your Perfect Pink Lip Serum. This is so luxurious, so nice. You could see that it turns, on the tip it looks like it's this like hot pink, but it just warms to your lip tone and becomes like just a little bit brighter than your natural lip tone. I really enjoy this. It sinks in really nicely. I don't love products that leave my lips looking too glossy, so that's a really nice medium. It just leaves them looking like plump and juicy. Another product I like using is the Burt's Bees, just basic beeswax lip balm, just the plain flavor, whatever it comes in, just very like, very minty and refreshing on the lips. If I am going to wear lipstick or something similar, I like these NARS, what are these called? The NARS satin lip pencils. I really enjoy this shade Recugian, and hopefully we can see, let me see if I can get this out. It's just a really natural, almost balmy like texture, but it adds a bit more color than a balm would. I love this product and I've used it for a long time, specifically in this shade. And then another balm-like product is the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in Orgasm. Again, not too glossy. It looks super bright in the tube, but it's not bright at all. It goes just really nicely with your own lip color, brightens it a little bit, adds like a really plump, not a shine, there's a little bit of a shine to it, but it's not too shiny, which I appreciate. Very natural kind of a look on the lips. And yeah, those are the products that I've been loving for years and years and years. I'll continue to love them, assuming that they don't, more of my favorite products don't go get discontinued. Let me know in the comments below, do you have certain products that you love using? I would be very curious to know what you use and love. Let me know if any of your favorite products have been discontinued. I'd like to relate to some other people in that heartbreak that ensues when you find out your favorite product is discontinued. Anyway, yeah, I hope you all are doing well and stay safe out there. It's still crazy with COVID and everything else. Stay safe, stay happy, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.